Good evening, Derby fans! Sorry we had to crank that last song up a little loud. We just want everybody to get used to how loud this arena gets when the Classic City Roller Girls are in town. And that's what I expect all night long. Thanks for coming out. We got a fantastic bout on tap tonight. The Dub City Derby Girls, all the way from Palm Beach County, Florida, are in the house to take on our very own Classic City Roller Girls. I am Sweet Willie T, and I'm joined by our favorite junior announcer. You want to introduce yourself? Not the time to get shy, Supermax. And I'm going to turn things over to my wonderful partner in crime.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Buckberger, and welcome to the bout. Now, before we get things started tonight, we do want to let everybody know tonight's bout is dedicated to a former CCRG skater. Her name is Nicole Miko Cosby, better known as Joan Joel. She passed on this week. We're all sad to hear that. So tonight's bout is dedicated in her honor. Now you'll see a table behind the bleachers where you can make a donation if you'd like to Joan Joel's husband. We all are going to miss Joan. It's at the merchandise table, excuse me. So when you see these skaters out here tonight, they're all going to be wearing the lightning bolts, and that's all in honor of Joan Joel. So let's have one big round of applause for Joan Joel, who can't be here. And now, singing our national anthem, Miss Sarah Wilkinson.
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now before we introduce these teams, we want to take a minute to introduce all our skating and non-skating officials. They're the ones who are out here keeping these skaters safe. They're the ones with the black and white stripes and also the gray shirts that say NSO. Give a big round of applause to all of our officials.
All right, Athens, let's welcome to the track the Dub City Derby Girls. Dub City is number 33, Chase the Rainbow. Number 3, Anakin Skywalker. Number 92, Joey McIntyre. 310cc, Lucifer. Number 12, it's Nick Nassay. butane torture. And the half pint whippersnapper. The captain of the Dub City Roller Derby Girls, number 17, declares war. Co-captain and coach is Papa. It's made by Lego. All the way from Thompson County, Florida, the Dub City Derby Girls.
All right, now before we get to this hometown team, everybody give a big shout out to the Eye in the Sky, run by Big Bird up top. Let's hear the bird. And now, it's time for your hometown team, Classic City Roller Girls. Up first, number 718, Lux Ahens. Number 411, Lolly Mayhem. Number 403, The Boss. Number 1962, you'll know her when she's jumping around. It's the Human Missile Crisis. Number 1227, Rainbow Bright. Number 5150, Savoy Scubble. Number 20, Louis Strongarm. Number 75, Cadillac Hooseville. Number 39, Tenderizer. Number 35, Hope Ain't Got. Number 312, Hijinks. Number 2J, Glitterball. Number 30, Tina Slay. And your captain tonight, number 138, Masha Brady. Your coach, Vivian Trainer, and the bench manager, Del Boss. One more big round of applause for both teams. Let's give it up.
All right, Derby fans. Anybody here their very first roller derby bout? All right, that's excellent. We got some rookies in the crowd. Now, first thing we're going to do is make sure you understand the key points of this game. It's fast, it's furious, a lot of stuff going on. We're going to go over the basics for you so you got an idea of what's happening. First off, we have two skaters up here at the front of what we call the pack that have stripes on their helmets, hands in the air. These are our pivots. We'll talk a little bit later what the pivots can do. They have those stripes on their helmets for a very specific reason. Then, joined by the pivots, are the rest of my blockers, hands in the air. This constitutes the pack. Watch the pack. If you're brand new to roller derby, watch the pack at all times, because this is where it all happens. It's their job in life to help their team score points while simultaneously preventing the other team from scoring. So watch them. You'll see it all go on right there. Now, we have two skaters at the back of the pack with stars on their helmets, the Boss and Declares War. Both of these are called jammers. They are the only skaters on the track that can score points. What we're going to do is we're going to roll things slowly, and we're going to show you how those points are scored. So I'll turn things over to my officials. 5 seconds was the call. And one quick whistle, and everybody starts skating forward. Now, the jammers are going to try to make their way through the pack as fast as possible. Because once they're through the pack, now they're going to skate as fast as they can possibly skate to catch up to the pack. Because everybody they pass in the opposing team, they score a single point for their team. So they get through the pack once, and now they can score. However, Declares War has the unique distinction of being what's called the lead jammer. And at any point in time, she can put an exaggerated hands-on hip motion, and the jam will end and get called off. So if you get through the pack first on that first try, you are called the lead jammer. And at any point in time, you can stop the jam and prevent the other team by scoring by doing that hands-on hip motion. If we don't do that, it goes for a full 2 minutes. So those are the basics. Brent and I will do our best to explain all the little nuances of derby as it goes on. But right now, Classic City, Athens, are you ready for some women's flat track? Take it away, brother. Declares War up against the boss. Right away, both jammers are into that pack, pushing forward. Down goes one of the City skaters, quickly back on her feet. Neither jammer can anywhere right now. Right hand by Chase the Rainbow with a jammer takeout. Declares War with the chance, racing down there on the inside. Is your lead jammer, Declares War on her wheels. And as the box goes down, she calls it off, and we are underway. So derby fans, hope you can see how important it was to get that lead jammer position. And we're ready for jam number 2 of the evening. Looks like UB Missile Crisis on the line. See who we got for Dub City. And Crisis with, she is on her scoring pass. Chance to score points. Clear of the back now is number 3. However, Crisis grabs the quick 4 and calls it off quickly.
Grace is one of the skaters you're going to want to keep in mind. She is quickly proving herself to be one of the premier jammers for the Classic City overall. And it's going to be a great opportunity to see her skate tonight.
Alright, in the strike sock, that looked like Joey McIntyre for Dub City. Going up against, is that Masha Brady on the line? I believe so. Masha, one of the veterans of this team.
You know, when I've been around CCRG for years, and Masha's been even longer than I have. She actually came from rugby.
And Anakin Skyblocker, my apologies, I said it was Joey McIntyre. So Anakin Skyblocker with those stripes, socks, she's a lead jam for Dub City. And through the back is Masha, however, in control of this jam. Anakin with one to beat us. Lolly Mayhem. Lolly can't touch her because Lolly isn't part of the back. Jam gets called off. And we got a tie game, Brent.
Lolly Mayhem, one of the skaters for CCRG, a great blocker, and she does a fantastic job at what they call bridging the pack. Bridging the pack is where you get out in front of everyone else in the pack, but still being considered part of the pack to extend the area of play where you can still catch up to the jammers.
And one of our nearest skaters, that's got to be saying no. That is Hijinks on the line. For Classic City. And on the line against Declares War. War quickly through that back, avoids a hit.
Declares War, one of the captains for Dub City. She's going to be one of the toughest skaters they've got out there tonight. She's doing a great job. I'm watching her during warm-up. She looks to be absolutely fantastic. Keep an eye on her tonight.
Granola Rolla with the jammer takeout on Hijinks. That puts Jinx at a bit of disadvantage. Now she's battling with Anakin Skyblocker. And a little jammer on jammer action. Great job by number 17, Declares War, to take out the Classic City Jammer. This is her 3rd scoring pass. Declares War as the Dub City Dirty Girl defense tightening up nicely on Hijinks.
Anakin Skyblocker really living up to her. Racing up over Jinx. Jinx taking the gift out of the net, and now she is up for scoring passes as well.
And there was a great takeout by Louis Strongarm, who then gets taken out herself out of bounds on the inside. Human Missile Crisis on the line against Anakin Skyblocker. These two went against each other a little earlier tonight, with Crisis getting 4 points. Here we go again. Crisis immediately cuts in front of Skyblocker. However, bodies flying, and Skyblocker able to work that inside line off of number 33, chasing the rainbow. Skyblocker is your lead jammer. Nice jammer ticket in turn number 3. And having to recycle back behind Chase the Rainbow is Human Missile Crisis. Derby fans, if you get knocked out of bounds, you have to come back inbounds behind anybody that was ahead of you in the track. You cannot better your position. That's why Human Missile Crisis skated so far back. Skyblocker on a scoring pass to the beach. Polka dot, Cadillac in the middle. Hands on hit. She calls. Oh, but the damage is done. Dub City. Some points on the board.
Really knowing exactly what's going on the whole time. That was in the heat. Classic City was gaining a lot of points. Great play by Dub City. Looks like we've got a timeout on the track. I believe that is a CCRG timeout. So while we've got a moment, we want to thank some of our sponsors. Our sponsors tonight include the Omni Club of Athens, which is the official training facility of the Classic City Roller Girls, Evo Shield, the Sign Brothers, Hogan Russell Photography and Social Media Productions, Dirty Bird of Athens, which is the home of the after party, 312 East Washington Street, Athens Healing Massage Therapy, Athens Orthopedic Clinic, Brain Pick, PBR Worthy Sales Distribution, Aerofit Trampoline Fitness, What's HotSites.com, The Flagpole, Jimmy and Joe, who made these fantastic t-shirts that you can get at the merch table just like I'm wearing. Shenanigans Salon. I once mispronounced that as a saloon, but I found out you can indeed get a beer while you're there. So come on out to Shenanigans Salon. Maywalker Organic Skincare and Waxing, Earth Bear, Hill & Associates, Waterman Spring Water, 10 Pin Salad, La Ferrera Salon, Doro Sports, Legal Resources Solar, Ishaw, Chiropractic.
That's Peace Corps on the line for Dub City going up against Masha Brady. Nobody in the penalty box right now. Everybody on the track has been pretty cleaned up so far. Peace Corps pushing forward. Masha Brady pushing that wall forward. Battling for position around the inside. From the deep. But Ahens, number 17, declared war, taking out Masha Brady with some help from that looks like Colonel Slammer. So, free in the back is Peace Corps. She is your lead jammer. Masha Brady had some room there, Brent, but a great defensive play by number 30, North 17, declares war the captain.
Dub City really came to play tonight. They're doing a great job out there maintaining the track awareness. You're going to see Ted Riser. She was out there trying to push the entire pack forward. Did a good job with it. Peace Corps goes ahead and pulls it off. Doesn't look like there was any points scored for Classic City. And 4 points for Dub City on that. So with just under 23 minutes to go, your score currently, Dub City 26, and your hometown Classic City Roller Girls 7.
On the inside, what I'm seeing so far, Brent, is very deep jammer bench for Dub City. Where you see Classic City going with a typical 3 jammer rotations on occasion 4 from there. Right now, Dub City jamming a lot of different bodies. We'll see how that strategy pans out on this hot night here in Athens.
Great opportunity for Dub City to really figure out what's going to work for them. Looks like we got Declare's War going up against the Boss. Both fighting their way through the match. CCRG doing a good job making a solid ball. Declare's War out in front first. She's our lead jammer.
And the Boss is off to the penalty box, so it is a power jam now for Declare's War. The Boss took a back block penalty over here in turn number 2.
Now, whenever you see a power jam situation like this, both teams tend to slow down the
score points when you're the only jammer out there. If the other team isn't moving, it's pretty easy to catch them and push your way through.
Declare's War just pushing through that entire wall by CCRG. She's still got her help back. She's doing a great job. She gets around them. And that's 5 points for Declare's War right there. Dub City opening up a little lead on Classic City here. Luck's doing what she can to hold back the jammer.
And another 5-point grand slam for Declare's War.
Tina Slade was trying to move her up there. Got a little far out of that. Made sure she did a great job of getting back. Declare's War calls it off.
And that was a great job by Lolly Ham right at the end of that one, shoving Declare's War up out of bounds and slowing the leading a little bit. But now it is a 44-7 lead now for Dub City. Looks like we've got a little bit of track repair going on out there.
While we've got this official timeout, we've got a couple more sponsors that we didn't get to last time. Performance Pediatric and Sports Medicine and Ruby Sue. Let's give it up for our sponsors one more time. Now don't forget to go over and make sure you visit the table. Tonight's featured charity is Ahens. Make sure you go over, get some information, and you can always visit them and find out more information. What's the website for Ahens? AIDSAthens.org. That's right, AIDSAthens.org. Find out more about tonight's featured charity at AIDSAthens.org.
And we got a bunch of skaters not skating tonight, some familiar names you'll hear, and some new ones. Amityville, Heather Hill, Super Smash Bros, Cirque du Soleil, Childish Lambino, remember Crystal Whip, Walt Hitman, Godzilla, Slam Chop, Snow Fight, Honey Boom Boom, Michelle Pasqualetti, and Leche Gaga. Some of those we've seen in the past and some of them brand new skaters, and I heard it's the biggest fresh meat class in a long time is what the word on the street is, Brent.
It is a huge fresh meat class. It's such a big fresh meat class that CCRG is looking to have a dedicated meat team next year, which would be a fantastic opportunity to really bolster the league, have more doubleheader bouts. It's a great opportunity to see this league grow. And it's so awesome to see a league growing in a town this size, especially being so close to a place like Atlanta, where skaters can go to Atlanta and see the top league, and they're choosing to stay here and grow the league in this small town of Athens, which is fantastic.
Classic City has now been around, I believe, since 2006, if I remember correctly. So good long history here in town, and we do have one skater, she's not skating tonight, Elizabeth Taylor, who is one of the original girls, original skaters. She retired for a couple of years, and she's back, and she was here in the very beginnings when we were doing it over at the Skate Around USA facility.
And the heat tonight does remind me of Skate Around USA. The first bout I ever went to CCCRG was in the middle of summer, July, and the air conditioner was broken, and it was the absolute hottest bout I've ever been to in my entire life.
Yeah, we had some sweat fest in there. That was always a little bit of an advantage, though. Teams would come from out of town. We're maybe not used to that heat. Classic City roller girls, of course, practiced in it regularly, and it gives them a little bit of advantage. Now we got this wonderful facility here in the Athens Arena. We're missing our floor tonight. A little bit of a problem getting the floor down, so we're back to the old concrete. Again, another home field advantage, I think, is if you fall on that concrete, you don't get up as fast.
And remember, whether or not there's a skateboard down, it is now and forever will be the RAI Turn 2 right here in front of me annually. Forever the RAI Turn 2.
And this official timeout continues as they repair that track. Looks like they're cleaning that concrete a little bit and get that tape back down. But it's all about safety. Safety number one. You see the referees and the non-skating officials always taking the skater safety into consideration. You've got to have a little bit of a bump on the inside and outside of the track so skaters can feel where the edge of the track is. However, if that tape comes up at all, we've got to repair it. 49 points for Dub City, 7 for Classic City. As the whistle goes, it's got to be Ahens Skyblocker on the line of the Missile Crisis.
Crisis trying to pick her spot. Lolly Bacon.
There's a great clear block in there by Lux Furious. We've seen Lux Furious develop as a skater over the last year. Excellent clear out blocks. She made a lot of room there for Missile Crisis to come through, and also was playing some defense at the same time. She did that clear out block. She actually bumped Anakin Skyblocker a little bit as well. Fantastic job by Lux on that initial pass.
All right, here we go. Skaters coming off the line. We've got hijinks out there for Classic City. Going up against number 1.
Flying in, her jam gets called off. Looks like 2 points for Jinx with the season. None for Dub City. Excellent job by Jinx. And a little bit of a tradition that we've got going here in Classic City. You see Athena running around. She was carrying an American flag earlier. She's running around cheering, getting the fans going. And hijinks used to be Athena. I remember it wasn't too long ago.
She did. Hijinks graduated from being Athena and being the mascot to being out there on the track. And that's something that anybody in the stands can do as well. If you want to find out more about being a skater, being a rep, being a volunteer, go to the website, ClassicCityRollerGirls.com.
And it's a power jam right now for Dub City. Right at the end of that jam, there was a penalty call, I believe, or no. Didn't get the jammer out on the line fast enough. And she is sitting, well, she is in the box. My apologies. It was right at the very end. Ripper snapper. Working that inside line. It is earned by Ahens. There's only 3 blockers out there. They're not letting Ripper snapper go anywhere finally as the pack is broken up. But what a great job by Lolly Mayhem and Lux Furious and the Classic City Rollers.
Lolly Mayhem, our own one-woman wall out there, doing a great job, hitting her, knocking her out of bounds, and then skating backwards to make that jammer come in back behind her. Great job by Lolly Mayhem, working to kill that power jam.
So the power jam will continue. They've put the captain on the line. Declares war. He's had a standout night so far. Brent playing both the blocker position and the jammer position.
Like we were saying earlier, declares war. Great job. Strong arm trying to go out from the next declares war. Not quite able to do it. Declares coming around back on her scoring pass.
3-on-3 back situation. Declare does that spin move that I love, Brent. You see it a lot now. When those skaters line up and roll across the track, if you get your hips in front of one skater, you get them in front of all the skaters because they're all horizontal across the track. You'll see the jammer come up and spin as she's calling off the jam. Gets her hips in front of the blockers. Jam gets called off. 4 points on the board. Well done by Declare's war.
Fantastic job in general tonight. Even though Dub City made this long car ride, they really came to play tonight. Just over 15 minutes left to go in the bout. Your score, Dub City 62, your hometown Classic City Roller Girls 11.
And we got V-Boss jamming down the outside. She was the lead jammer and Lux Furious with a huge jammer takeover in the back straight and Lucifer. Looks like it was a high block. Looking at the jammer ref, so the power jam is over. Brady out of the box, and the advantage goes to Classic City. Nice job by Dub City. Declares war, forces Brady back in the start of turn number 3. However, she quickly gets to the front of that back, and she is through. And she is on her scoring path. Masha Brady.
We won't have a lead jammer for this game, and it will go for the full 2 minutes.
But Declares war only sat the same amount of time that Brady sat, so she is already back out and clear of the pack. Great job by Dub City driving Masha Brady out of the house and forcing her back way deep in that pack.
And it looks like Ahens was actually the jammer who came back in. So they're both going to be out there, but there is no lead jammer, so they are going to go the full 2 minutes on this jam. These girls are just going to be out here grinding for the next 30 seconds, looking to get some points.
The cut track penalty goes to Declares war. I've been focusing on her too much tonight. She's been doing it all for Dub City. Anakin Skyblocker with a 4-wall in front of her. Only 2 friends of hers to help. A nice little push and shove into that pack. The pack speed is picked up. Louis Strongarm can't stop her, and it's another 4 points as penalties get called. Masha Brady with only 2 to beat, trying to get her way through that back, and she's driven to the inside. She's pretty clean. Jam gets called off, however, in Dub City with 70 now to 28 for the Classic City Roller Girls.
Great job out there tonight. These girls are skating hard. Both teams having a little bit of trouble with the penalties right now, but that's part of getting everything felt out at the beginning of derby. Looks like we're going to have out there on the line some of the jammers we've seen out there tonight. High kick skating for Classic City, also out there in volley and looks like we've got number 30 for Classic City. Tina Slay out there making an appearance.
Down the inside, great job by number 310, Lucifer. Jigs looking for some room, nice tightening of the Dub City defense, driving it on the line too. But she's in this one on the outside, shoots it through. Out of the right pass is Lucifer. Lucifer comes in that Classic City wall in the front, and Lux Furious forces her to call that jam off. Let's see what went up for points. Only 3 points on that pass for Dub City. Excellent job by Classic City to hold them back right at the very end.
And for this jam, looks like we're going to have Chase the Rainbow going up against our very own Human Missile Crisis. All right, official timeout for the referees here. We're going to have a little bit more of this track repair going on. So let's take a moment to talk about our sponsors for. Now, as you mentioned earlier, Classic City does have a lot of really great sponsors, including
The Omni Club of Athens, the official training facility of the Classic City Roller Girls. Call Omni today to book a free 72-hour pass. Off-skates training has become huge in modern roller derby.
and Omni does a great job because they help provide membership for the Classic City Roller Girls and enabling them to do that off-skate training. And they have
We're ready to roll. Sorry, Brent.
No, I was just going to talk about how these girls get some fantastic protective gear too from Evo Shoe, which is the official protective gear apparel company for the Classic City Roller Girls. You'll see them all wearing Evo Shoe with lots of injuries. You can face them. Chase the Rainbow out in front. Human Missile Crisis trying to pick her spot. Trying to pass Anakin Skyblocker. Both girls going around on their 4 advantage. Chase the Rainbow
fantastic lateral movement over here in turn number 1 by the boss. It was interesting. She was all over the track dodging skaters, where the Dub City Jammer took a little bit more of a traditional line through the back and used her blockers. Great job on both of them.
Watching Brady fight her way through that pack, looking for her spot, trying to get out of front. Dub City doing the same thing as Whippersnapper. Get out in front first. Whippersnapper has a distinction of being that lead jammer. Ooh, watching Brady jump in the air. Get her on the floor in reverse forward pass. Dub City looking to pick up the point. Doing a great job here at the end of the wall.
See Whippersnapper jam pulling a couple times tonight. Oh, she hit on the Classic City. Blockers are looking really strong on the Bitterbomb and calls it off from her backside as she was looking down the track watching Masha Brady bear down on the pack. Smart play by Dub City.
And that's one thing I've really noticed tonight is Dub City does a fantastic job at smart play. I had never seen them skate before tonight, but I am really, really impressed with how smart they're skating out on this track.
Absolutely. They've been obviously working hard, not only physically, they've got some good skating talent out there, but the mental game they're doing very, very well. Fairly new lead. We'll get some more information on Dub City later on.
All right, looks like we've got Jinx going up again. Declares more. Both skaters still trying to get through. Both skaters looking to pick up that lead jammer stand. Oh, and Jinx tries to do the mohawk skate to get around her. Not able to do it, making sure she came back in. They lose position and give Declare more an awesome opportunity to get lead jammer, and she calls it off. Now you're going to want to make sure, because in 7 minutes we've got our halftime show coming up, and that's going to be Bella Dancing from Floor Space Studios. They're going to be out there in the middle doing their thing, and if you want to find out more information on it, you can always go to the website, floorspaceapp.com. Contemplation and rocket dodger skating out there. That was fantastic.
That's what we're used to seeing by the boss here in Athens. 70 for Dub City, 37 for Classic City. Looks like an illegal procedure call going against somebody on Dub City. She was skating around the track. I believe that is Peace Corps. Yes, it is.
Peace Corps number 1961, one digit off from our very own Cuban Missile Crisis from 1962. I wonder how she came up with that.
I'm going to let you explain the history behind that one, Brent.
History? What's history?
As the official timeout continues. Shout out to some of our fans. I've seen skaters from the Columbia Quad Squad in the crowd.
Give it up!
Give it up for the Quad Squad. And I'm getting the look from down to the end. Top 10 team in the world is represented. The Atlanta Roller Girls, the Dirty South Derby Girls are in the house as well.
And they did an absolutely fantastic job this last weekend, as well as our own Sweet Willie team and ECDX. If you didn't get to watch it, you should have. Make sure you look for all the bouts on whipta.tv.
And still straightening things out as Killebrew conferring with one of his outside pack referees. That'll be Julius Seizure.
Great name.
Get some things straightened out. And the illegal procedure call on Peace Corps, her numbers on her shoulders were not visible enough. And that is crucial as referees, non-skating officials got to be able to see those numbers at all times. They're calling penalties. I don't know if she sweated them off or what happened there, but not visible enough for the illegal procedure. Human missile crisis. No illegal procedure there. She is through the region. Receiving on the inside. Who's a hand against Skyblocker? Jammer. She moves back to the goal. Missile crisis wins that one. She's got a 10-point lead. She calls it off smartly. And Supermax, what do we say on that one?
No points for anyone.
That is correct. The famous buzz phrase from Supermax, no points we'll be having a beer, maybe a little bit of leg wrestling, a lot of fun at Dirty Birds. Hope to see you there. Here we go one more time. Asha Brady getting clipped from the inside of the pack, and down she goes. And around that outside with a nice little whip around Lincoln Skyblocker. Declares Roar is your lead jammer. Asha Brady now facing that green wall from Dub City. Struggle a bit, but she gets some help in there. Louis Strongarm knocking bodies around. Brady trying to get through. Looking that inside line. Great block by Chaser Rainbow, but Brady sidesteps it. Asha Brady now on her scoring fast. Stolen little one to a 5-4 jam in favor of Dub City, but more importantly, they burned a little time off the clock with 4 minutes to go in this half. Time giving a little bit of an enemy to Classic City, down 83-41.
All right, the team is over there getting the crowd going, folks. Let's hear it for both teams out here tonight.
Hijinks on the line for Classic City. I believe she's going up against Lucifer. Lucifer takes a heavy hit in the inside and resets nicely. Jinx keeps those feet moving, pushing that wall forward. Working that outside line and coming inside. Lucifer is your lead jammer.
Now you see what the first whistle did. She tried to take that inside line, and Molly Bacon did a fantastic job of denying her that. They have to go the long way around on the outside, but she still picks up that lead jammer tag. Great job by her and the CCRG block.
However, Hijinks picking up a penalty. So it is now a power jam. Max, power jam. Power jam for Dub City. And that's how they've amassed this lead. They've been taking advantage of Classic City penalty so far. Oh, nice block in there. Classic City gets to reset that defense. Lucifer all the way back into turn number 3. Good penalty kill for Classic City. However, no crack situation. Gotta let it go.
See this layout in front of Classic City. Really doing a great job trying to hold her up. She's one of the new prophets for Classic City. Really showing a lot of promise. Classic City displaying a lot of the new talent out here tonight. Great opportunity for you to see some of these new Classic City. And look at Molly Mayhem getting backwards, though.
And forcing the cut track penalty. Lolly took her out, and she could not re-enter the back in front of Lolly. So Lolly's standing way back. Penalty ball, and the power jam is over. And it is now turned into a power jam for Classic City. Hijinks with a chance to get some big points. She's through. That is correct. The boss is going to start this on a power jam. She's only got 3 blockers in front of her. You got it right, Supermans. Official timeout. Gives both teams some time to set their strategy. 93-46 with a minute to go. But Brent, this could be the break that Classic City needs at the end of the half to get a little bit of momentum.
Classic City getting a little bit of momentum. They're going to try and carry that into the half, reset their strategy during halftime. And I think when they come back out, you're going to see 2 totally different teams really working it out here for the second half. And don't forget, we do have the belly dancing going on at halftime. It's going to be one of our better halftime shows. Make sure you stick around, take a minute, get yourself something to drink, and visit the after table.
And that is the Omni Fitness halftime as they are now sponsor our halftimes.
That is right. It is the Omni Fitness halftime show featuring the Floor Space Studios belly dancing.
A little bit more track repair going on. We might be just about ready to go. Killebrew checking on things. The disadvantage of this concrete track, the tape just doesn't stick as well as it does to Hits that wall. Oh, loses the wheel, goes down. Now it's a free wall in front of her. Tries to push that wall forward. Dub City playing some great defense and killing off that penalty. Pushing it to the outside. It's deep range roll. The loss through for 5. Down on 5. And slam for the loss. However, out of the penalty box, it is Lucifer. Power jam is over. The boss looking to score some more points, but running into the captain, declares war. Calls it off after stealing a couple more. But a nice raid to get that power jam and pick up some points for him.
Classic City crosses the 50-point mark. Really close at the gap. With the score, Dub City 90, Classic City Roller Girls 54, with just over 10 seconds left to go in the half. I don't know if either team will take a timeout to get one more jam in or not. Looks like they're both teams are content to let it roll into halftime. And we're at halftime, folks. Make sure you get yourself a drink. Stick around. We're going to have the Omni Fitness halftime show featuring the belly dancers.
All right, Brent, great first half of action. 90 for Dub City, 54 for Classic City. I found out Dub City's only in their 3rd year. So fantastic job for Dub City tonight.
Absolutely fantastic. They are right now. They're up against Classic City by 45 points. Skating like they've been around forever. Not like a team that's only been around for 3 years.
So the difference has been penalties. Now, it's not just been penalties on the blockers. The difference has been the jammer penalties. When a power jam's been in favor of Dub City, they've taken advantage of it. They've rolled up some serious points on that. And really, that's what the differential is on the scoreboard. Good teams can take advantage of those penalties. Let's see what Classic City, if they can settle it down in the second half, they can come back in this one.
You know, and another thing really is usually when you see these teams that are really good at keeping their jammer penalties down, they're only running 2 or 3 jams. It seems like almost every girl out there for Dub City has been in that jammer position at some point tonight. They're all wearing the star.
Exactly. We've seen Chase the Rainbow, Anakin Skyblocker, Declares War, Lucifer, Peace Corps, and Whippersnapper all jammed tonight for Dub City. And like you said, all do a very solid job and keep the penalties to a minimum. Looks like we're just about ready to go. Look at the Killer Brew. He just made it back to the floor with a fresh bottle of water. We might be ready to roll, Athens.
All right, starting on the second half, looks like we're going to have the Boss going up against Declares War. Declares War and the Boss, probably 2 of the premier jammers that you're going to see tonight. All right, we do a big G with the whistle to blow it so we can get this bout started. There it is. Declares War shooting out front. Get that lead jammer stance right off the bat. Boss trying to pick her way through, get through, Anakin Skyblocker and Chase the Rainbow.
Great job by Rainbow, holding her back. A nice little chip block at the very end by Colonel slammed her. The Dub City defense paying off again.
Smart play by Declares War, picking up her points. Looks like she got 4 points on that jam and then quickly calling it off. Making your score 54 for your hometown Classic City Roller Girls and 94 for Dub City.
All right, new missile crisis. We had a good first half for Classic City. She's on the line, I believe. She's going up against Lucifer. However, the one problem with the way roller derby teams line up is they bunch around those jammers right from the beginning. I don't blame them because they're trying to stop them. We can't always see who's on that line, but here we go.
Lucifer out front, lead jammer stance, braces hot on her heel. Wait, I think I may have said that incorrect.
Great jammer on jammer action. The veteran Crisis takes the jammer out, looking to steal some points quickly. She's got one more beat. Through the whistle, Crisis calling it out. And the first time tonight is that Louis and it could have been a pack in either end. Of course, the pack is always defined as the greatest number of skaters on the floor from both teams. So when the teams separate and go their own ways, we have no pack. But in that case, we had members from both teams, but the pack was deep in turn two. Skyblocker was way out in front down the back straight, so she was able to pass through cleanly with no pack situation. However, excellent recovery by Classic City. Jam gets called off, no points for everyone.
Both jammers trying to pick their way through the back. Right now we got the boss looking for her spot. Going up again. Peace Court gets slides through so it's that Pete Jammer can it. He does. The boss got held up. Looks like he got a penalty on the deep center floor. The boss picking it up, trying to skate around. Both teams looking to score some points on this jam right now.
Peace Court gets driven to the outside. Trying to call it off, bodies flying everywhere on that pavement. Going home with a few scrapes. Looks like three. The boss stealing three there. Excellent job in Classic City. Definitely settling things down in the second half, Brent. They are down by 34 points. However, they definitely look a little more settled, a little more in control of themselves out there.
And 34 points is one of the closest gaps we've seen tonight. So we've been about 10-15 minutes into the battle. We've got an official timeout on the track, which is a great opportunity to mention some of our sponsors, including the Omni Club Banner, Evo Shield, the Sign Brothers, Hogan Russell Photography and Social Media Production, Dirty Birds of Athens, home of tonight's after party at 312 East Washington Street. Come on down and hang out with the roller girls. Athens Season Massage Therapies, Athens Orthopedic Clinic, Brain Fit, DVR and Northeast Sales and Distribution, AeroFit, Trampoline Fitness. Looks like we've got everything set. Official timeout over. And Classic City out there with a full team. Dub City got a couple girls in the box. Crisis goes down, which allows Dub City to have Anakin Skywalker slide through, get that lead jammer status.
Chase the rainbow with a fantastic jammer takeout there. She's off to the belly button, but she leveled Crisis before Crisis could clear that pack. Thought she had a clear line, right at the pivot line. Boom! Rainbow dropped by Hammer.
Dub City 97, Classic City 61. Dub City closing in on the century mark for points scored in the bout. Looks like we got a little confusion there in the penalty box. So our NSO is making sure we get everything straightened out, making sure everyone's exactly where they should be.
And you can only have a maximum of 2 blockers in the penalty box, Brent. Right now they have 3. One is standing. You'll see they've only got a single blocker out there for Dub City. If you keep taking penalties, you keep cycling and always have 2 in the box, and it makes it very difficult to prevent skaters like Louis Strongman from being lead jammer.
Anakin Skywalker trying to do a fantastic job out there by herself. Now it's going to be Luke, where she's coming around on her scoring task as well. Skywalker trying to slow down Strongarm.
Strongarm will get the points for the people in the box. She can get around those 2 skaters. She's got 1 to beat. Skywalker, she's falling off. Did she get it all 4? Yes, she did. Stealing 2. Nice job by Lucifer. Stealing 2 for Dub City. That puts Dub City at 99. Classic City at 65. 24 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
All right, and we do have our winner for tonight, Queen of the Belt contest. Tonight's winner from the crowd is Alex Collins. Alex Collins, come to the announcer's table to claim your prize. Alex Collins, you have won the Queen of the Belt contest. Come to the announcer's table to claim your prize.
The boss going up against. Looks like Whippersnapper. He's knocked down the back of the boss is through. She's your lead jammer. Oh, sorry, that was Peace Corps. Peace Corps struggling once furious and Molly Mayhem for at least a half a rotation. That gives Boss a tremendous amount of room and a chance to score some points, but she gets dropped and turns on the floor, pressing it back on her skates quickly. Looks around and points will be scored by both teams. 2 for Dub City and 0, my apologies, for Classic City. And the boss lost her footing in that turn 4. That's what killed her.
That also allowed Dub City to break that century mark with your score 102.65. Now, also, Alex Collins was our crowd participant league winner for Queen of the Belt. And that's because she's voting for you. See her out there flexing right now. Tonight's Queen of the Belt. Get that crowd rolling out there.
Notice the former Athena hijinks out there. She's laying down the cheers as well. We've got one of our referee announcers out there, or announcer referee I should call him. He'll find out what this official time run is all about. Big huddle out there. They could be talking about the after party, Brent.
They could be trying to decide who has to buy the first round. Now we do have an announcer referee tonight. That's a new thing that we're starting with the bout. Who is our announcer referee tonight?
It's Sarah Van Earhead, one of the announcers from Atlanta. So the advantage is he comes back with a nice, clear explanation as to what happened, and we'll let you know in mere seconds.
And that way we don't just have to make it up. With your score, 102 Dub City, Classic City 65, just over 124 minutes.
Because for the past 6 years, truth be told, we've been making it up.
Every bit of it. All right, all the skaters lined up. Looks like we got the human missile crisis out there. I can't quite see who she's going up against. When they get around to the RAI turn 2, I'll be able to give you the information. A lot of action coming in the turn 1. Trying to pick up some points. Grace is trying to find her spot as well.
Interesting, the clarification of the issue we had, fans, this is really important for you. Dub City says we've got some fans in the crowd not treating Dub City with the kind of class we expect here in Athens. So come on, folks, it's okay to cheer for your team, but Dub City came a long way. They're skating well. Let's keep it clean out there from the fans.
It's the Classic City, so let's also be the Classic City. All right, declared war out front first. She's got that lead jammer stance with Masha Brady right on her heels. Let's give it up for both of these teams right now. They're out there skating hard.
Declared war, Masha Brady. She wants some jammer on jammer action. Brady is slipping on the inside. Declared war, in control of jam and calls it off.
All right, we have coming up on October 19, 2013, the Ahens annual AIDS Walk, unlimited team registration. Make sure you come on out for the Ahens AIDS Team Walk, and then also the Boundary Park Inn stay package. These are both options that are available in the silent auction. Get over there, make your bid for the silent auction with AIDS Athens, our featured charity for this year. They pile up RAI turn 2. All the skaters get that now. Everyone goes down. Anakin Skywalker gets out front first. She's got that lead jammer spot.
And the penalty gets called on Declared war. However, it was a good penalty as it was on the jammer takeout. And that gives Skywalker a tremendous amount of room as she is on her scoring pass. Gets taken down by Savoy Scuffle. Nice block by Scuffle. And off to the penalty box goes the boss. So we're going to have a quick turn of events here. It becomes a power jam for Dub City, Brent.
They pile up there in turn 4. Scuffle out front with Tenderizer trying to slow down Skywalker. Not able to do it, but they're going to form up that wall. It's going to be Tenderizer, Polka Dot, Savoy Scuffle, and Avalanche Good.
That's four all across the track. Skywalker engages, tries to push it forward. Gets a little room, they try to bridge it out down the inside. And Skywalker putting the 5, coming in 5 on the board.
Great job by Tenderizer to get out front, and great job by Scuffle.
Bam, bam.
Grand Slam for Dub City.
And down the inside one more time, balling it off. But the damage is done as Dub City puts 10 on the board on that power jam. 116 to 73.
Now, as you can see, as the score starts to pick up, both teams are doing a great job. Both teams still out there scoring points. Classic City has closed down the gap just a little bit, but Dub City sitting on a comfortable lead.
And that is 121. They hadn't thrown that extra 5 up there when I looked up on the board. And the power jam will continue for Dub City. Facing a 3-wall right now, I believe that is Lucifer. Lucifer before she can score any points.
Chase the rainbow, doing a great job of banging things around in there against Classic City and the Boss.
And right on cue, she drove a shoulder into the Boss's sternum and knocked her back. Now a nice little chip block by Joyce McIntyre. The Boss still struggling on the back of that pack. However, Dub City and Lucifer through for one more. Count on 5. That's a big 5 points for Dub City.
Lucifer out there skating hard, looking at what's going on, trying to maintain her track awareness. Boss takes a big hit. She's going to skate back. I think she's out there, she's working. Lucifer trying to pick up some more points. Kendra right here. That's a nice hit. Slavo Bright chasing her out there. Lucifer calls it off. Looks like CCRG was attempting a star pass there between the Boss and Wally Mayhem. Weren't quite able to make it happen. With your score, 136 Dub City, Classic City Roller Girls 73, just over 18 minutes left to go in the bout. Now with just a limited amount of time to hit, that's one last hit for you to go over there and visit the Ahens and take it.
Everybody on the floor right now, bring all the skaters. Louis Strongarm for Classic City, however, working that inside line. Yes, it is. The whippersnapper, your lead jammer for Dub City. However, Strongarm, just like she did earlier in the second half, able to get through that pack quickly. You can play a little defense if she can catch up to Whippersnapper. And Whippersnapper with that fast skating style. Looking to grab the points, calls it off. Did she get any?
Now I do have an urgent announcement. Urgent announcement once again. Ahens Arena has asked us to make sure everyone knows they're currently running a $2 Beat the Heat special on Yinglings. That's right, $2 Yinglings for the rest of the bout. Make sure you get over there and get one.
No points for anyone.
There he is with his catchphrase.
And still a 5-on-5 right now. Nobody in the box. And pushing through that pack nicely. Down the inside. Mr. Oasis. Working that outside line. Oh, big hit by Alabama. Taking down the jammer for Dub City. It's set up in the timeout. Score 8. Forearm. And it's a power jam for the Universe of Oasis. She will follow on the 60 left go. This is exactly what Classic City needs.
Classic City walking back up.
Getting some help for her friends now. Driving the outside line. Gets taken out nicely. There it is. Catch the ring. Chase the ring. Go in. Now we're going to be races with 5 more. And she calls it off smartly. They're going to start this jam and a power jam. A great 15-point jam for Classic City. Just what the doctor ordered at this point of the bout.
Smart play by Classic City to get out of the jam, still be able to start the next jam on a power jam situation. Really setting themselves up to try and close down this gap here at the 15-minute mark in the bout. Once again, folks, this one could go down to the wire. We had an opportunity to see it in the ECBX last weekend. You saw several bouts and everything can come down to the last jam, and that's what we may have a situation like tonight.
In fact, when the Philly Windy City went into overtime, it was a 1-point win for Philly. Masha Brady through the takeout. As Beastler had it lined up, and Brady took that on the power jam. Masha Brady, as the defense lined up, she couldn't do it. Oh, big collision. Masha Brady still on her feet. She is on her scoring pass, and she is just put forward on the board and smartly calls it off as Beastler. Or pardon me. Key players war was in the box.
Folks, you may have noticed here, Classic City really putting together a couple great jams. They're trying to string them together here as we go to the close of the bout. Now, regardless of who wins tonight, we're all going to be at the after party. Make sure you come out to Dirty Birds, 312 East Washington Street. Come see the Classic City Roller Girls. Come see the Dub City Derby Girls. See them do leg wrestling, participate in some karaoke, and general jigs and mayhem.
Are you talking hijinks and mayhem?
Hijinks and Ollie Mayhem?
not every penalty is a good penalty. Spoken like a true coach is not always in your favor. Even though these referees are doing a great job making the right calls. A little bit of track repair, timeout to Classic City right now. They try to settle things down. Only down 41 points. Now that may sound like a lot, but we've seen, especially on a power jam, you can quickly roll up 15, 20 points and cut that lead in half.
With a 40-point jam, that can seriously, truly be ended in two jams. Two jams can eat up 40 points. And speaking of our referees tonight, you've got the ones out there in the stripes skating. You've got the non-skating officials in the gray shirt. And then you've got two officials out there tonight, Orville Red Blocker and Inspector Good. Both out there on skates. Both learning the trade to be refs. Give it up for the refs and training.
Future roller derby is here and now. Human missile crisis on the line for Classic City. I believe that's Peace Corps.
I believe you're right. Peace Corps has that fantastic face paint lady.
Peace Corps ball around the outside. She's your lead jammer immediately. Great job of the seal-off block by Anakin Sky blocker. Crisis through the back. But it is in control of the Peace Corps. 1961 versus 1962 right now. The pack moving at a very fast speed. Corps crashing that wall. Lux Furious hits her out down. She calls it off. 1 point for Dub City and 0 for Classic City.
Anakin Skyblocker doing a fantastic job out there, really helping her team. They're doing some stuff that I've seen the Atlanta Roller Girls do, specifically Wild Cherry, skating backwards, really out there, controlling the pack, letting the rest of her team know what to do. That's a fantastic ability that Dub City has with Anakin Skyblocker, being able to skate backwards and really control things.
You nailed that right on the head. You can see things very differently when skating backwards like that. Like you say, controlling your teammates, letting them know where things are happening.
Big hit right there to start the jam. Dub City slipping out through the curve. Looks like we're going to have Whippersnapper. High kick trying to keep up with her. Whippersnapper gets the penalty. She's going to the box, which means we've got a CCRG power jam from Michael Brady to get that lead jammer status.
She's got a chance to make points. This is exactly what we're talking about, Rick. A 20-point jam here cuts the lead in half. Brady gets knocked down. Big block in there by Dub City. They force her way back in turn number 3. Hold her hand in the air and say, you gotta come behind me. Chase the rainbow. Burns a bunch of time off the block.
Chase the Rainbow's been doing a fantastic job blocking tonight for Dub City. Masha Brady trying to fight her way through the back. The coach is screaming over there with the side for Dub City. Masha Brady up for the one point. All right, Dub City putting up their wall in the back, trying to set up their defense against Masha Brady, trying to do it again. Chase the Rainbow. The one we've been hearing about all night. She takes the penalty, wasn't a clean hit. Masha Brady calls it off. Classic City at the century mark. With your score, Dub City 137, Classic City 104.
However, they know Chase the Rainbow taking that penalty, and she was frustrated by it. It was one of those penalties, good or bad, that was a quality penalty to force the jam to get called off. I know she's not happy. However, it was the right thing to do at that point. She's had a great bout tonight, Chase the Rainbow, chasing a lot of jammers down and taking them out.
All right, Classic City starting out on the power jam. The boss looking to pick her spot, trying to break her way through the pack. She takes a big hit there, goes down, gets right back up. She's through. She's coming around on her score next. Lux Furious trying to get up for it. Slow down Whippersnapper. Back in down to Dub City.
Classic City tries to bridge it out, but they finally got to let her go. But the boss in control here. She truly is the boss on this jam. And we saw right at the end of that jam, a multiplayer block being called on Dub City. Looks like they're going to have 3 blockers in the box. Of course, one of them will have to cycle back into the pack. But it means they start this jam out only with a single blocker on the line. Nope, we'll see. It is going to be 2. The multiplayer block. Let's see what happens as they settle things down. And through quickly is Ahens Skyblocker. Plays on Human Missile Crisis. Lucifer through for Dub City. However, Crisis off to the penalty box. illegal procedure call, and it's a power jam for Lucifer. And the tables turn immediately in favor of Dub City. Lucifer runs into a nice block by High Jinx. Savoy scuffle all over the track. Jinx recycles back in nicely. As the back breaks up, Lucifer picks up the 5 points. Off to the belly button goes Nick Nasty, number 12. It's down to a 3-on-2 back, but they clear things out nicely. But Savoy scuffle, dropping the hammer on Lucifer. Lucifer does get some room. She's got High Jinx to beat. Jinx makes her move, makes her dodge, and she's through for 5 more.
Jinx out there really trying to pick it up. You're going to see Scuffle out there. She's working with Cadillac Coupeville. Hi, Jinx.
Tenderize her. They try to cut her off the inside. Great job of staying legal. Lucifer then gets driven to the outside. A nice assist by Chase the Rainbow.
All right, as the jam ends, we do have our winners tonight for the silent auction. And you can pick up your prize at the table. Once again, tonight's winners are Joe Brittle, Carol Pickleville, and I apologize if I slaughtered those pronunciations. But once again, Joe Brittle, Carol Pickleville, go to the ATAC table, pick up your prizes for tonight. Once again, that's Joe Brittle and Carol Pickleville. If I slaughtered it, I apologize. If you think that's your name, go pick it up.
151 to 109.
That's it. Dub City in the lead with 7 minutes 14 seconds to go. Terabang heading out there for clarification for us as we've got a ref huddle.
And it's such an awesome thing to be able to have a referee and announcer to help us get our clarifications out there. Now, while we've got a minute, I want to make sure everybody knows that tonight the after party is at Dirty Birds, 312 East Washington Street. Come on out, you get to meet all your favorite roller girls. And speaking of meeting roller girls, tonight, immediately following the bout, we will have the announcements of our MVPs for both teams. And while the MVPs are being announced, they will also set up tables in the middle of the arena, and you can come out and get autographs from all your favorite roller girls. So stick around after the bout, get autographs, hear the MVP announcements, and as the Terra May comes back, we're going to get the official word from the refs.
Alright, just as I had seen at the end of that first jam, they're clearing things up in the penalty box. There seem to be a few more people in the box that maybe they needed, but they will straighten things out. And that's the challenge you've got, Brett. You've got only 2 blockers that go in the box at a time. The third one or the fourth one takes a penalty, then they can't enter the box until somebody leaves. You get that constant cycling of blockers. Dub City has run into that trouble in the second half. However, it hasn't cost them as much as it could.
Dub City getting off penalties in the second half, but with the way Derby is structured, the most important thing you can do is make sure that your jammer stays out of the box. And Dub City has done a fantastic job of keeping their jammers out of the box, allowing them to still be able to score points, which is what's given them that lead of 151 versus 109.
42-point lead, 7 minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago, we were talking about a 40-point lead again. Dub City able to hold that on. Looks like the coaches now out there talking, coaches and captains talking to Killebrew. We'll get some clarifications in just a second.
Killebrew is your head referee tonight. That means he's in charge of all the skating officials as well as the non-skating officials. They're doing their best to keep things and keep everyone honest out there on the track.
And apparently, since we did such a poor job of explaining on the mic, Killebrew went over there and explained to the coaches what was going on in the penalty box, and we are ready to roll one more time. However, only a single blocker on the track for Dub City. It was a power jam for Dub City, but they got a 4-wall to face.
All right, here we go. Classic City, they're working to bridge it. Molly Mayhem out there, working with Tina Slay and Lex Furious, who's doing a good job slowing down that Dub City jammer as they come into the RAI turn 2. Peace Corps out there. Molly Mayhem still slowing her down. Molly Mayhem getting back, making sure she doesn't get that no-pack call. And out there, CCRG back out on the track. Cuban Missile Race is trying it down. Smart move by Peace Corps to call that off.
That was a great recovery as Crisis came out of the penalty box and was able to get the 2 back quickly. And turned on the Jets, played a little defense herself. And the 42-point lead is the same. Get the crowd going. Let's hear you, Athens. excellent job. But you know what I liked on that one, Brent? When I saw Dub City, Classic City form those walls, Dub's able to get in there and break them down really quickly, and that's definitely helped them all night long.
Both of these teams are out there playing a really smart derby. This is a great job by Dub City going up against the Classic City B team, the Bad News B.
And I know Dub City came in with a pretty good reputation, so I think we snuck a few A players on to Classic City. And good thing the way Dub plays this game around the outside. It is your Mr. Braces. Down the inside of the piece, but he runs it like Curtis. Curtis trying to get outside front. The jam is in control. He Mr. Braces. She can grab some points here quickly. Peace Corps digging in, trying to get that.
Great job by Classic City. Great job by Luxurious, who's quickly becoming one of the premier power blocks of the Classic City roller girls. When you have your blocker position, you have a total of 4 positions. You have the pivot, which wears the stripe on their helmet. You have a power blocker, and then you have what they call the B1 and the B2 blocker. And Luxurious is quickly becoming the premier power blocker for Classic City. Let's give it up for all these skaters out here tonight as Louis Strong Armor takes off for Classic City.
Strong Arm from the outside line. Helmet pans going flying everywhere. Strong Arm is your lead team, and watch the radio lab. Declares war. Strong Arm in control as Classic City trying to mount the comeback. Strong Arm enters that pack and goes through the inside, calls off quickly. Another 12 points for Classic City. It's now a 30-point differential as Classic City clawing back. The boss going on the line, going up against, I believe that is Peace Corps.
All right, folks, as we head into the home stretch here, just over 3 minutes left to go. 30-point gap. This could be close in just one single jam. Did I mention there's $2 Yinglings at the bar? Make sure you go by and get a beer.
That's right. Clean them up before you put this one in the bag. Lolly, man, must be as kind of good to go. Hijack, making life miserable for Peace Corps.
Peace Corps finally gets through. Jake's trying to take her down. She heads back.
The boss, I believe she put 4 points on, as Supermax said. 125 to 151. Even Missile Crisis on the line. Could the heat here in the Athens Arena be sapping the energy of the Dub City Roller Girls? They only came to 11 skaters and they have played extremely well. Classic City